I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance. That symbolism shit is hoe shit. Symbolism and revolution cannot be spoken the same words. Nigga, revolution is about action. It ain't about no motherfucking secret puzzle and you gotta try to understand the hidden concepts and precepts that's being dropped. Nigga, the revolution have never been about symbolism. Symbolism is a Masonic, the Masons kind of shit, homie. Putting shit in symbols, homie. And let me just say this. Performing at the Super Bowl is like the slave being invited to the front of the mansion, to be in the front yard and get to perform in front of massa and his family and friends while they sit on the porch. And y'all out in the front doing your slave dances and you get to perform in front of the house. That's what the Super Bowl performance was like. So to say, man, he did this, he had the symbols in it, homie, that don't do nothing for black people. Symbolism don't do nothing for black people. But
Welcome to the DeMarkco effect, where you get the full effect of me. So if y'all don't know what he's talking about, he's basically talking about Kendrick Lamar. So Kendrick Lamar performed at the Super Bowl, and so what people were saying was this, right? And they were saying it to even me. They were like, yeah, you missed it. It was symbolism for black people. And if you think about it, Donald Trump was there, so it was meant for Donald Trump because Donald Trump don't like black people. And that's why Kendrick Lamar did what he did. Then it turns out Kendrick Lamar paid for some of the stuff for his performance. So people were trying to say, yeah, it was a symbol for something, and y'all didn't pay attention. That's why he had blah 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 as Black Uncle Sam, and you know Uncle Sam is supposed to be white, so it was all against the white man. And I was looking and I'm paying attention and I'm like, I don't care. Because I'm not the blackity black person. I'm not that type of person. I'm just cool. I'm for our country, whatever, right? But you shouldn't have to decipher something if it's supposed to be a movement. You're not supposed to have to decipher it. It's supposed to be to where if somebody is, if you're making a stand or if you want to let something be known, it's going to be to where the person in front of you is going to know what it's about. But no one did. Okay, and that's basically what he's saying. Just to clarify, but we're going to let him go.
Most disgraceful thing that I seen was Serena Williams up there crip walking. That was the most disgraceful thing that I saw during that performance. Her sister.
Didn't her sister get killed by a
by the
Crip?
Crips? Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, to be married to a white man up there dancing on the stage to try to get back at your ex-boyfriend who got way more money than your white husband. And you up there crip walking doing a dance. Man, we f***ed up as a race of people. And you got black people clapping, saying that's probably the best performance. Man, the best performance ever was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson when he snatched that thing off and her titty came out. That's the best Super Bowl performance ever in human history. Nothing will ever be able to top that. Janet Jackson titty coming out, and Justin, man, nothing will ever be able to top that Super Bowl performance. Had never happened in the history of television, a titty came out. Even the FCC had to come with some new rules and regulations for performances. Never be able to top that. Kendrick Lamar performance probably was the worst. All he did was put his hands on his hips and wiggle, doing that little worm dance. And all them other, the red, white, and blue black people was crip walking and running in circles. I told y'all that's all they were gonna be doing, was twisting their feet on stage. And basically, this whole performance was about Drake. It wasn't about his songs and his lyrical content and lyrical talent. It was all about Drake. So I give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, I was there.
Bullshit.
It was very underwhelming. They kept saying it was going to be a huge surprise. Everybody was trying to figure out what the surprise was. Was it Samuel L. Jackson? Was it Serena? Was it SZA? Like, we were just trying. Everybody was trying to figure out what's this huge surprise.
Probably
a lot of
SZA,
white people that were
SZA and
Let me say, so this is what I want to say. So, and it's relating to what they're talking about. You know what the performance showed more than anything? It showed our people to be more like were portrayed to be in the media, like gangsters and all of that stuff. We're talking about Bloods and Crips, right? People are like, yeah, the Bloods and the Crips are getting together, but my whole thing was I never understood as a kid. Like, I never understood why people claim to be something that's not good for the environment and they're not doing any good. Because back then, there was some type of gangs that supported the community. There was. All right? But now, it's all just bad. It's all bad. And when you do date back to the performance, like they said, the performance wasn't showcasing Kendrick Lamar as an artist. It was talking about Drake. The Euphoria song was about Drake. Obviously, the Not Like Us song was about Drake. And it was one song that he had with SZA. He did that and he did TV Off. But the performance was about Drake. That's all people came to see. They came to see a minor and all of that BS. Okay, but it's whatever.
and Serena.
Yeah, but a lot of, and this is why I feel like the NFL, they're about to stop doing the black performer things, because a lot of white fans that came to watch the game, they really didn't understand the performance aspect.
No.
Like, they had the street lights and all the niggas running around, and a lot of white people didn't understand. And the NFL, yes, 97% black players, but most of the fans are white people that come to the game.
Yeah, because very few buy tickets and go to the game. Most niggas sitting
Very
at the house
few.
watching on TV.
Yeah, very few. So I think they're about to go back to the next performer's definitely gonna be pop. Maybe like Post Malone,
Maroon 5, something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
Okay, so they're really not talking about much now, so I'm going to just give what I want to say to y'all. I think as a people, we have to do better. Now, whether we do better or we don't, it doesn't matter to me 100%, because I know I'm going to make sure I'm good, I'm going to make sure my family good, and I'm going to make sure everything is good for me. Okay, but our people, we have to do better. Because our people are, they're the group that if you don't go along with their delusions, you're not black. That's our people. So if you don't go along with my delusions, and if you don't talk the way I talk, then you're not black. Our people have to do a lot of healing as well. But other than that, make sure to leave a like for the algorithm. For anybody that's subscribed, make sure you press the notification bell. For anybody that's not subscribed and you do want to subscribe, you can subscribe. But also make sure you watch a couple of videos so you can understand what the videos and channel was about. But other than that, have a good evening, good day, good night, good morning, wherever y'all at, and I'll see y'all.